Greetings, listener. Please enjoy the unintelligible ramblings of your favorite dynamic trio, Arva, Ferra, and Westy, as they describe their worst dating experiences. Welcome to The Unintelligibles.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Unintelligibles. I'm here with my lovely co-hosts, Westy.
Hi.
And Arva.
Hello.
And I, of course, am Ferra. Hello, it's my turn to host this week. You guys ready?
I'm scared, but yes.
Yeah.
Instant fear, but okay.
I had a lot of ideas, but I decided one that could go wrong, but also it hopefully won't.
Fear increases.
It'd be a good thing if you didn't have anything to say for this one.
Okay.
5-minute episode, got it.
So, I don't have a lot of experience with this, but I figured you guys would. So, it kind of has like two choices, I guess. So, basically, I want to hear about either the worst date you've ever been on,
Oh,
or
fuck.
like the worst thing a partner has ever done to you.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta get my Rolodex. Hold up.
I was gonna say, I'm rolling through the scroll of all the dates I've been on.
I knew
The
you guys
sacred
would have
text.
something. I knew Arva's been on a lot of dates, and I was like, surely Westy has too.
The sacred text. Oh, this episode's gonna get me in trouble, isn't it?
This is a good
I
one
know-
for me to
I know.
host because I don't really have a lot.
You have immunity.
Well, yeah, I've never really been in a proper relationship. So I was like, I won't win, which is good because I'm the host.
I mean,
works
the host
out.
doesn't have to win. You can just say, I'm the host, I'm not going to win. You don't have to be like, I guess I'm the best.
I win. The episode's over.
AFK, don't make a sign for this one.
Don't make a sign.
Yeah, so I'll start you off gentle because I have two of them. One is probably worse than the other, but I haven't been on very many dates. But I would say probably the worst date that I went on was in my first year of high school, and this guy asked me if I wanted to go on a date with him, and I had a crush on him, so I was really excited. And he asked me what I wanted to do, and it was really nice outside, so I just asked him if he wanted to like walk around. And he was kind of like, okay. So we walked around for I think probably a couple hours, which is one of my favorite things to do because I really just enjoy walking and talking. And I feel like for a first date, it's a good idea because you get to know the person. The entire time, he just complained about how boring it was. He just was like, yeah, this is really boring. And he also told me not to tell his friends that he asked me out on a date, which is really cool.
Oh, no.
Holy.
So that was epic. And then after that date, he just like never talked to me again.
Oh my god. Well, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
I did.
Jesus.
Except I know where he works now, and oh my god, he's so hot, and it's just it's so
No.
unfair.
Yeah,
What the
Ferra,
heck?
no.
He had to get
Oh,
buffed from something because
yeah.
obviously his personality is not there.
I know, a weak ass bitch, bro.
Remember, a big dick don't count if it's just in your personality.
That's true. yeah.
True. True. That's wild.
Yeah,
I
not
would have
very
been
nice.
I would have been pissed.
I was just sad.
I'm so bored. Okay.
Okay.
Go then. I don't know. Why are you still here? Why are we doing this then? The hell?
I think he
Don't
said he
tell
was
my
bored,
friends.
Like,
No, I'm
3
gonna tell 'em
separate
all.
times. I should have.
Jesus. Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, it was like he was embarrassed to be going on a date with me, but he asked me to go on a date. So, like, What?
Yeah, like, don't ask if you're gonna like regret it after. Like, it's that easy. What the hell?
What's the
That's
game plan
wild.
here?
Yeah, that's
Man,
what the fuck.
Yeah,
wild.
man.
Fucking
All right.
man.
I'll let one of you guys go.
Mm.
Do you have a story, Westy?
I have a good amount of stories.
I know. I'm like trying to figure out. I think I know which one wins out of all of them, but I have some backups too.
Now, is it like worst dates or like general experiences or just like
It could be either. I figured that if there was like something that wasn't related to a date specifically, but like a past partner has done something really bad, then that'd be good enough.
Because I have some ranging from like mild to just say ouch. I'll call them ouch.
Like, I mean, if you want to win, like, go big or go home,
True.
Against Arva though, this is a hard win.
Shit. I know Arva's had some experience.
I can't promise you that this story is pretty tame. This was a little wild. It's not inherently bad, but it's a little crazy.
Okay, I actually do have quite a few of them. I'll start with a very, very mild one. I'll hear what Arva says, and if he's gonna fucking trounce me into the dirt, I can come back with an ouch and just make everyone flinch.
Okay.
That'll be
deal.
Okay.
Deal.
So very, very, very mild one. This one was, I don't even remember how many years ago now. Some number of years ago. I was out in California, and I started dating this girl, and
this is already terrible.
Right?
I'm so sorry we're in California.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun, but I was out in California, and I started dating, just very, very basic at first, and then she's like, "Oh, you want to come over?" I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah!" And so go to her house. Immediately greeted by her hyper-religious parents.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, fuck me. And it was really weird because they were, I don't know if like everyone's parents are older, but they were old. Old. Like, she was a little bit younger than me, but not by a lot. But her parents were like, I want
like grandparents.
Yes. And I was just like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And then I get you want to join us in the Lord's Prayer? And I'm like, fucking shit. And why am I here? I thought this was going somewhere else. What the fuck?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah. And so I had to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot. Because at the time, I was a little bit Jewish. You know how that goes. And so I had to decline, and I'm like not ashamed to be like no to people. And they kind of looked at me like, you heathen. Like, this is fun. Thank you for inviting me. I think I'll go. And I go, no, we're going to go to the beach. Let me go get changed. I'm like, why am I here? Why do I think with my dick? Okay, fine. So we go. Her parents follow us to the beach. And just all she does is spend the whole time digging up fucking crabs. Right?
Such a keeper.
That's it. That's all she does is digging up crabs. I'm like, why am I here? Well, now you're my ride. That's why I'm here. But why am I here? Go back, like, we're gonna make you food. And I'm like, oh, I don't, really eat fish because they were preparing fish. And like, no, you're gonna stay and eat. And like, I really gotta go. But then my stomach was like, bitch, you haven't eaten shit in like a day. You're gonna eat. And like, fuck, free food. Okay, don't say no to free food. I get served very lightly, I don't know how they cooked it, some kind of salmon, very lightly roasted potatoes, and just a glass of milk. This is the most depressing meal I've ever had. I'm not big on fish already. I'm also very lactose intolerant. And so I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And I get the immediate, no, you should stay and watch this movie. The quote movie was the fucking Trump inaugural speech. And And at that point, I immediately was like, cool, I'm just gonna, walked out the door, deleted that number, and just kept going.
No shit. I would have done the same thing.
That was
Holy.
the worst, quote, date.
This movie.
Yeah. They immediately turned it on, and they like, there's no like, Republican memorabilia other than like the hyper Christian kind of thing going there. But the second it was like Trump on the screen, it's like, so this was fun. If you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. Your life is boring, but I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I can't.
So fucking valid. That would have been that's like the worst thing too, because you're kind of stuck there, especially if they're your ride. Like if you're going out somewhere, you're like, I can't do anything. I have to just like sit here and deal with it and smile and not do the pain because I want that ride back, baby.
Yeah, it's California, and it's really hard to drive in California.
Yeah.
But getting there's like walk and then bus and then walk. It's like, yeah, no problem. But when you're like out near the beach area, there's fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. I couldn't leave if I wanted to, and I really fucking wanted to. And it's like, well, I'm hungry, free food. I've learned never turn down free food or candy from strangers, so. But my fucking God. No.
Very good pairing, fish and milk.
Right? That's what I think. When I'm thinking fish, I'm thinking milk.
Salmon, potatoes, and milk. It was like, it wasn't even like cold milk because they get the one that you can leave out.
Oh,
so it was like
room temperature milk. Oh no!
And like hot salmon and warm potatoes.
Oh fuck!
And I could not eat it. I was just like, no, thank you. No.
I don't. Oh
no.
Warm milk. Oh,
I forget what that's called. That has a name where you can just like leave it out and it won't like spoil.
That is gotta be like loaded with preservatives.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I will say they did make their own bread. The bread was pretty good. I ate the bread.
Okay, there's one redemption. Good.
But other than that was no.
Jesus, that's like a nightmare.
Never think with your dick or with your stomach in that situation.
That's true. Oh my God. It's like a nightmare.
It was.
Nightmare.
Nightmares.
I need to wake up. Don't pinch me, please.
To anyone listening to this
like,
podcast
lock
in
the door.
their sleep, I really want somebody listening to this like as they go to sleep and just nightmares.
They wake up. Oh.
All right, so that was my worst actual date, but not like an ouch nightmare story.
All right.
All right, now it's my turn. Oh. This isn't this one story. I have some other ones that are worse, but this one's not really a bad date, but it wasn't also like it wasn't the best because it was just like, is this happening? Is this real? So I was going on a lovely date with some guy. I live in BC, so British Columbia, and the city here, Vancouver, is very artsy fartsy and very gay.
Oh.
But a lot of people are assholes also. So it's really hard to find someone who is a compatible dating partner and who isn't a dickhead. And so I finally stumbled across someone who was decent. And he was the artsy fartsy type. Like he was all into arts and oil painting and embroidery, like everything. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, 100%. I'm in art too. Let's see how this goes. Go down to Vancouver to meet up with him, and we do the same thing. We go on like a walking date, kind of go around the city, talk and hang out. And if we need food, we'll stop for food. If we don't, we don't. It's going really good. I'm like, wow, this guy's cool. Wow, what the heck? This is going too good. Something's gonna happen. And he's like, oh, right. He's like, I need to go to the art studio or the art gallery because he had some art pieces there. He's like, I need to go pick them up. The art gallery is closing.
What if he said I need to go to Michael's?
I would have cried. That would have been foreshadowing of a lifetime because I didn't work at Michael's yet. I would have been
thunder
like,
in the distance.
He probably does shop at Michael's. Now I think of it.
I like that's just an insult now. I bet you shop at Michael's.
I bet you shop at Michael's, you sick fuck. And so we're walking towards the art gallery, and it's just like a more community owned one. It's a smaller gallery, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool and nice. Like you have art in an art gallery. That's honestly a goal of mine. That'd be really cool. And we opened the doors, and it's just like every single art piece in there was like nudes, porn, sex, kinks. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I was like, oh, okay. I'm so cool with this. This is cool. I am seeing a lot of cool art. Yeah, okay. And I'm like, oh, so he's definitely picking up some piece of art that's like more illicit, and it's like some sort of nudes or something. So we're walking, and I'm trying to pick out which one's his. I'm like, I wonder which one's his piece of art. We finally get to his art. There's like 3. I think he submitted 3 canvases. Every single one of the canvases was a dick pic of himself.
Oh my god.
So there's one
Dildo
really
Man
big
Reborn.
one. It was this is the first time I've ever received dick pics physically in an art studio. So that was a peak, I could say. That was a strength. Is he showed me dick pics, but not just pictures. They were art. I was like, okay, wow, that's a
Dick art.
step up for sure. But there was 3 sizes of canvases, one really huge one where he was just like chilling out and he was flaccid, and I was like, is that you? And he's like, I was like, was that a self-portrait? He's like, oh yeah, that's me. And I was like, oh, oh, okay, cool. And then there's like another medium-sized canvas, and this one's him like hard as fuck. And I'm like, oh, so this one, oh, I see what's going on here. Cool, nice. And I'm like, oh my god, is this actually like happening right now? Am I seeing all the stages of his erection in art? Because the other canvas was also him post nut, and I was like, oh wow. Oh
Before,
wow, I'm
during,
seeing
after.
so much. I'm learning, yeah, right? I'm learning so much. And so we
You
picked
should
him
have
up.
asked him how long it took.
I couldn't even process information of that part. I should have though. I was just like, I didn't know. I would thought I was like high. I wasn't high at that time. I didn't smoke any weed during the day. I was sober, but that really got me questioning whether or not I was like perma high. I'm like, is this happening? But after that, nothing else really happened. He picked him up, put him in his fucking tote bag, walked around Vancouver with his dick pics in his tote bag, and we just went back to his place. And then he actually was the one that ghosted me after that also.
Oh.
He literally showed me his dick on canvas and then ghosted me. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I guess I dodged a bullet.
You dodged something.
I guess you didn't like
Dodged
comment
few
on it
things.
enough for his liking.
I guess I didn't, but I was just I was shocked. My mouth, I was like jaw to the floor staring at these pictures of his penis, and I was like, wow, they're very detailed.
Can I say, you reminded me of a totally unrelated story that I want to share.
Mine did.
Because it was one of the funniest fucking things I had heard somebody do just in real life. So this is a side tangent here, which is kind of what we do here. But when you said basically what happened here, because I don't remember exactly what you said now, but the story's in my head because I popped. I was like, I gotta remember to tell the story. There's no other time. Do it now. Adrian's cousin is like young, like just turned 19, and very good kid. They're kind of like, you know, figuring themselves out, but they are fucking hilarious. But their dad is kind of a dick. And he was talking about one night, oh yeah, it was when you said the edibles. There was one night where he took like way too many fucking edibles. Like high as fuck. And the police kind of got involved at one point, and I guess the friend he was with was convinced she was going to die because they were so fucking high. You ever been so high you're like, oh, I'm gonna die, this is it, I'm ascending?
My friend has had that experience before.
That's a scary experience.
Yeah.
But that level of high, and they're, you know, don't get arrested, the police get involved, they take him home, and he's like going to the house. His dad has to talk to the police, and then dad turns to him and goes, all right, what the fuck happened? They told him the story. It's like, oh yeah, and she's just convinced that she's flying into the sky now screaming. And legitimately, their dad just kind of looks at him and goes, haha, that's interesting, I'll talk to you later, and looks away like he just hung up a Skype call. And they had to go into the bathroom, and it was great because they pull out their phone, start recording themselves. He goes, I don't know if I'm just so high that I think that happened, but I think my dad just hung up on me IRL.
That's so funny.
When you get ghosted to your face by your own parent.
That's tough.
That just reminded me of that, and it's like, I gotta share that one.
I'm done talking to you now. Turns around.
You can imagine, like, you're in a conversation, somebody go, haha, that's great, I'll talk to you next time, and they just look away from you, and they don't look back.
They're just done. You try to say something, they're like, oh, sorry, you're gonna have to call
They
back
don't
for that.
respond. He
That's
didn't respond. He got hung up on in real life. That one gets me a lot.
What's with parents and edibles, man? I feel like parents take edibles and just...
The parent didn't even take an edible. His kid was on edibles. The cousin was on edibles. That dude was sober, and apparently that's just what he does. Like, when he's done talking with somebody, he goes, that's great, I'll talk to you next time, and he just looks away like you're not even there anymore. He hangs up on people in real life.
That's even worse.
That would annoy me so much.
That would too. Like, you're not done.
Yeah,
Get
right?
back here.
But yeah, I had to share that one.
Wild. I'm gonna start doing that. If I don't like talking to you, I'm just gonna turn around.
If someone's like being real rude, you just be like, haha, that's great, talk to you next time, and you just look away.
Yeah, right?
Next time.
Oh, it pisses them off so much. But yeah. So that was your story of dick pics in a gallery.
God. I know, I've told that one on stream before and everyone was like, hello? I mean, at least there was like a level up from normal dick pics, and I was like, that's true. It was for sure level up.
Yeah, would you rather get like dick pics in your DM or have someone take you to an art gallery where their dick pics are on the wall?
It depends on where the art gallery is, to be honest with you. If it's going back through an alley, it's like, you know what? Send me a text.
It's true. Luckily, it wasn't. It was like kind of in like a nice area, and it was lit up, and it was daytime. But if it was an alleyway, I would have been, no, you can go get that yourself. Thank you. Have a nice night. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I probably prefer getting in art because at least then you can like appreciate it in some like aspects. Because dick pics are usually ugly as fuck.
That's
So at least
true.
if it's
Guys
art, it's
don't
like,
know how
that's
to
good
take
art.
good angles.
Yeah.
Doubt.
It is really hard to get angles on certain ways, though. Like, you gotta work for that.
It's true.
And then by the time you work
who
for it,
would
if you're
do
not like
that?
still excited, it's like, well, now it just looks like a fucking grub worm making his way home.
That's why I get like artsy fartsy and get really high and then take some, and then I'm like, I'm good for the year. I'm good for the year, baby.
There you
Yeah,
go.
all the other ones I see on Grindr look like they're diseased. I'm like, come
Not the
on. You're
Nurgle
telling
dick.
me
Try harder.
right? You're telling me you're sending me this and thinking this is gonna lure me in. I'm gonna report you to the feds because of this, actually.
People posting you
You'd
their
be in the watch
pictures of
list.
rolled bologna.
Oh.
All right, date-wise, I don't think I have any worse as a date, but I do have quite a few experiences that are bad. That are
Lay it on me.
well, don't put it like that, but let's see, which one should I go with here? Let me check the old. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking hit for this, but she won't hear for another couple weeks. So Adrian likes to get her nails done and likes the really sharp fake fingernails.
I already know where this is going. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, you can probably see where this is going. And she hasn't really had a lot of experience in relationships. All of hers were bad. All of hers were like dudes who were like, no, the word of God is, higher, or straight up like, date one, you gonna suck my dick level of bad. So I think I was the first one who like actually made it anywhere. And so she the first time, we're getting intimate, she has these long ass witch nails. You can see where this is going.
Mm.
And as she's kind of like adjusting to how things are, I suddenly feel a sharp, agonizing pain. And I have to immediately like, hold up. And I look down to like blood.
No.
There is a long scratch from the very tip all the way down to the base.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Like I'm getting surgically opened.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, fuck. Run to the bathroom, like, oh my god. And she's just like, you good? You okay? Need some back tea? And like, Jesus Christ, no.
Don't touch me.
I don't know if you've... Arva, this is going to resonate more with you and any male viewers out there. I don't know if you've had any injuries on that area, but that sucks for a lot of reasons.
Oh, absolutely. I actually have a story that I just remembered because of this.
Oh, God. So I had to live with that and just fucking neosporin and be like, all right.
It's the worst.
You're either getting rid of those nails or we're going to do a training montage with a hot dog. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that made me like recoil when I heard that because I've experienced similar. Oh,
If you haven't ever
Owie.
experienced that before, anyone listening, try not to. If they have long
Don't.
nails, immediately be like, what is your experience? And if they're like, oh, not that much, you go like, hold on. You adjust their grip. You don't let them do it.
right?
Ugh.
Oh, God.
You have a similar
Yeah.
story to this?
I have a similar story. It's not nails. This one's teeth.
Oh,
Ah,
I have one of those too. No.
So, I'm not even gonna describe the position we're in because you know how it is if there's teeth there. But going at it, and I start feeling a bit of pain. This is also where I realized that I'm kind of a sadomasochist because I didn't stop, or they didn't stop. I didn't let them stop because I was like, okay, this is still fine. But it was really dark, so I didn't know what was going on. I just knew it kind of hurt and it was scratching, but I was like, it should be fine. It'll be like a little red. There'll be a bit of a scratch on it. Maybe it'll be good. We finish, we do everything, we head out for the night. He was just my friends with benefits, so like I dropped him off at his house, went back to my place. I go back and go pee, and there's like this huge, like it's the same as yours, from base to tip, huge scratch, like scabbed over. It
God,
hurts.
Oh,
so
no.
bad.
And I was like, oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
It is.
And I was out of commission for like at least a week and a half,
Yep.
probably 2 weeks up. And I just couldn't do anything with the little guy down there.
Yeah,
it was
mine
the
was
worst.
a week of just applying Neosporin.
Yeah,
And-
just taking care of it.
And anytime like anything would like even start to have like ow, 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 never mind.
Yeah.
Waddle
Yeah, it was
away.
awful. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, honestly, it's my fault. I just enjoyed it and I kept it going. I should have probably stopped. I should have probably told you to stop when you started scratching it with your teeth. But oh well, I learned something new about myself that day.
I think everyone enjoys like a little pain, but that's the problem. Is,
Right.
like when you're actually enjoying it and you don't realize this has gone too far.
Yeah. Whoops. I had the post-nut clarity when I woke up the next day and I was like, did I really let that happen? Oops.
I think I had one that's almost similar, kind of same thing. We're in that position, and there wasn't a lot of teeth at first. It was just like normal, but got a little too overzealous, and a fucking chin just nails me right in the nuts. And the way I'm laying, there's nowhere for it to go, so it's chin and then just right into a bed and smush. And I'm just like, and they think, oh yeah, he's enjoying this, so they're all the way down and grind a little bit, and I'm like, ah!
Oh no!
I like pull the head out like off really quick, and just the top of the tooth nicks the head like right. It wasn't like as bad as the scratch, but now I'm like, I'm hit from two sides.
Yeah.
I'm just coiling up like a shrimp, holding myself like, fuck.
God.
Yeah, that, and the whole time they're just like, oh, were you not like about to finish? And I'm just like, never again.
Yeah, no shit. Oh.
Like that
That
one,
made me wince again.
like that one just because the partner doesn't know. They just hear like the and they're like, oh, there we go, we're getting there. And they just
Right.
go harder, and you're like, please stop.
Please stop. That was not a good one. I'm sorry.
Pull up a rolled up newspaper and just start smacking them in the back of the head. Like, stop, stop.
Off, back.
This is why you wear collars, damn it, and just pull off.
Oh God.
Yeah, that one
Different.
was. Oof. That one
I'm
hurt
much
too.
more careful now. Yeah, no shit. Oh God. Ooh. I'm like, my legs are closed tight.
Mhm. That's one of those. Again, a slightly inexperienced partner who was getting really into it, and it's like, yeah, it's enjoyable until you cause a little injury, and they're like, oh, they really love this one. I'm gonna go harder. Like, fuck, stop.
Stop, please.
I beg of you.
Please, I'm begging.
Don't demolish the nuts.
I need them, please. I need them at least for a few more years, please.
Give me 5 more
Please.
years.
Give me just a bit more time with the boys.
I gotta crack open a cold one with the boys.
God. I'm trying to think of any other date or bad
Super
stories I
relatable. I
have.
totally get what she was just saying.
Yeah,
Ferra's over here
100%.
taking notes of what not to do.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what else.
This one's not like another terrible. Luckily, I haven't had too many terrible date experiences. Just like interesting and like, how did this happen to me scenarios. My second ever ex-boyfriend, when I went on the first date with him, this was very short. It's nothing too crazy, but I was just walking on the beach with him. We're talking, we're getting to know each other. We just brought up like exes kind of, or like people we used to talk to, or like who we knew in the community. And the timing of this couldn't have been more perfect. This is why I was like, why did this happen? How did this happen? The second he mentions one of his exes, it turns out I was talking to him and his ex at the same time.
Oh.
So his ex messages me right as he brings up his ex. So I'm walking and I hear a notification on my phone. I'm like, oh, sorry, it might be my mom. I'm gonna check. And he mentions his ex right as I'm saying that. And I look at my phone and
Oh
it's
my
his ex saying,
god.
oh, hey, what are you
That's-
doing right now? And I'm like, oh, uh-oh. And I put my phone away. I was like, oh, it's nothing important. The dog's just like peed or something. That's so crazy.
The Spider-Man means of pointing at each other.
And that's when I realized the gay community in Vancouver is incredibly small and everyone knows each other. Because holy shit, I never told him about that. I never told the other one about that. I stopped talking to the other guy as soon as I found out. I mean, I wasn't talking to him actively. It was like our first date. So it was like just about to cut off all the other guys I was talking to. Like, oh, hey, I'm dating someone now. Or I went on a date. So just heads up, I won't be talking to you. But yeah, he messaged me and I was like, oh, wow. I'm messaging 2 exes at the same time. Wow.
You should have asked them to each like give dirt on each other so you could like suss out which was the better one.
I should have. That's true.
Should have Among Us it.
That probably would have been a good idea because the ex I ended up settling for was crazy. So maybe it would have been a good idea to do that. Shit. I'll have to write that down.
Write that down,
I'll
write
have to
that
keep that in my
down.
notes. Write it down.
Yeah, I don't have like a whole lot of other weird dating ones because all of mine are much more sexual in the end, I think.
I have
Yeah.
this one. I have like something that wasn't a date. Like it. So I've only really had one kind of boyfriend, if you can call it that. I think we dated for like 3 months in junior high. So it wasn't super serious, if you can believe it. But this guy was like, I don't know, he was weird. He like only talked about Green Lantern and that was it. That was like the only thing he talked about.
Green Lantern, what the fuck?
I don't know why. He just like really liked Green Lantern, I guess. And our first date actually, he made me watch Sword Art Online. And then he skipped the episode where one of the people dies because it made him sad. And he didn't want to cry in front of me. But what he
Oh,
did, which was like weird and it like set me off, was we were just walking back home from school because we walked the same way. And he was like, he always wore a scarf, always, even in the summertime. He had a scarf on. And he like playfully was like wrapping his scarf around me, and I was like, oh, haha. And then he wrapped it around my neck, and then he just like pulled. And I was like,
Oh.
ah! And I was like, I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I can't breathe. And he kept doing it for like a few more seconds. And then he let go and went, oh, sorry.
What the
And
fuck?
I was like, bro, what?
No way.
Yeah, when the intrusive thought wins, what
I was
the
gonna
fuck?
say the intrusive thoughts came over him. He like snapped out of it and went, oh shit, my bad. Whoops.
Oh, my bad. Wink,
My
wink.
bad. Moment of weakness.
Psycho
Apologies.
behavior, though. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he's like in jail or something.
No, believable. That's crazy. Holy shit. I'd be
Yeah.
like, this is it. I'm done.
This is
Farewell, everyone. I'll tell my parents I love them.
That's
This
when
is
you
how I'm going out.
immediately look at it like, haha, anyway, I'll talk to you later, and you look away and keep walking.
Yeah. There you go. There you pull that card. You could just end the Skype call with them IRL.
IRL.
One of you's gonna do that one day when somebody's like really annoying you, but you don't feel like fighting. And I can't wait to hear the story.
Sorry, the connection is really bad right now. You're cutting out.
Oh, damn, Wi-Fi dropped.
turns around and
you're
walks
just
away.
staring out.
You also have to walk away kind of stuttery to make sure the Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah. It's a really
You got, like,
sell
glitch.
it.
Got a
Yeah.
glitch.
He's, like,
Show the
phased
latency
through a
issues.
wall.
Making dial-up modem noises as you go.
You have like a music box that plays stuff as you're walking away.
The reconnecting sound.
Yeah, you have one last word to say to them, so you reconnect, you come back, you say "fuck you," and then
Right.
disconnect again and leave.
Bitch, and then keep going.
Boop, 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 boop.
Exactly.
I think I would be the psycho case.
You know what?
Maybe
If you out
But your
psycho them,
psychos
you
make-
live.
it's true. That's
That's
the like
true.
biggest rule I've seen on the internet is if someone's like fucking with you in public or someone like following you or trying to talk to you, you just scream and start making weird noises. Then they'll walk away.
Yeah.
No.
Or piss yourself.
No. I've actually
True.
done this. It works really well. So, man, I'm gonna have all the tangents today. So, I've literally done this because I used to go to a lot of concerts, like both big concerts and small local concerts, because I used to live in Dallas, well, near Dallas, and downtown Dallas has a lot of bars that have a lot of indie bands playing. And there's certain bars that's like, oh yeah, Sublime used to play here. I'm like, oh shit, all right, that's pretty cool. And I took 2 friends. I used to take like 3 or 4 because like going in a group. But it was a night where like not everyone goes. Like, all right, took 2 friends, and the show wasn't starting for like an hour. And we're like, they don't have food here. It's like, you want to go? Like, there's a Subway right there. I want to go to the Subway really quick, just to kind of eat. They're like, yeah, sure. We have to go around like, I want to say 2 blocks to get to a Subway. It's not very far. But one of my friends is how do I put this? You know when you take somebody who's only lived in the country and like watched the city life on TV into a city?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He was very much like that. Like, this motherfucker had a Boy Scout pocket knife in his pocket for defense. Like, you dumb bitch. That's how you die. What the fuck? And we're kind of going. The other one's very chill, very cool. Like, me and him have gone to a lot of concerts together. And we're just kind of going. And we round one corner. And it's a crackhead. It's a legitimate crackhead, like twitching, scratching, and immediately fast talking. This guy runs up to us. He's like, hey man, you got a cigarette? Man, I got a cigarette. You got like $5 for a cigarette, man? I'm like, no, man, no. I keep going. They're like, no. And went for the pocket knife. He's like holding the pocket knife in his pocket. He's like, don't do it. I'm like grab him by the shoulder and pull him along. Like, get the fuck over here. And we're going. The crackhead sprints around really quick through an alley and pops up. Oh, hey, man, you got a cigarette, man? You got $5 for a cigarette, man? I'm like, No, dude, we ain't got nothing. We go into the subway, we eat. We go back out, and that same crackhead is coming at us. And I immediately was like, just keep going, just keep going. And right before it started talking, like, hey man, you got like a cigarette, man? You got like $5 for a cigarette, man? I got really, man. He goes, no man, I got nothing, man. The streets are fucking hard out here, man. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. And we just kept going, and he never bothered us again.
It works so well.
It does. It works
insane.
so well. We just went back to the bar. We were sitting there watching some bands play, and the whole time, like, if you're just crazier than they are, they don't want any of your shit.
Yeah, because then you just literally Uno reverse card them. They're like, "Whoa, shit, this guy's crazy. I don't want to deal with that."
Yeah, get away from me.
Both of my
Wild.
friends are like, you speak the language of the crackheads. It's like, yeah, I heard it twice. I got proficient pretty quick.
I was gonna say you learn it pretty quickly. Yeah. That's why I do whenever I'm in the city. People approach me, I'll just like scream or just I don't know, do something crazy, and then
You
they're
just
like,
start
"Whoa, this
fast
guy's
talking.
fucked." It works,
It really
does.
did.
and it's fun. It's a fun little test you can do where you can just let go and be crazy for like a few seconds or minutes. No one will judge you because you're doing it to help yourself.
Yes, and not letting go of any pent up frustration or insanity you get throughout the week. Shift your
Right?
ass.
It's so good. You get rid of it's a double whammy.
But yeah, like I said, all of mine are like either sexual or very embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree. Luckily, I've been very lucky to not have terrible dates. Now, watch me jinx myself. I'm gonna go on another date. It's gonna be the worst thing I've ever experienced. But for the most part, yeah, it's been
Shouldn't have said
either
it.
overly
Yep.
sexual or just
I
just
have
weird.
I have a very sexual but super embarrassing story that I tell to embarrass the other person. As well. Do you want to hear that one?
Is it Adrian?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'll gladly do it. I'm already getting punched.
It's so mean.
It's fine. I manage her
She's gonna
foot pick
listen
account.
to this.
I'm literally
He's got the
managing her foot
blackmail.
pick account.
He's got the blackmail.
I do. All of her nudes are on the phone that I have to like post regularly. I'm the one who posts those, by the way.
Oh my
For anyone
Oh,
who's
now you know
subscribed
if
to that
if
account.
you sub to the OnlyFans.
You get
Adrian's
Adrian,
not.
but I'm the one who's just like posting. Like, there we go.
Could you imagine? What if like you were the one answering DMs? All these people are like messaging Adrian, be like, "Oh my god, you're so hot,"
Oh yeah, that's
and
me
you're
too.
messaging back like that.
Yeah, that's me too.
That's me too.
That's me too. She
Fuck
does the
yeah, I'd do
live stream.
that.
She does the video. I take the pictures. I post them. I manage it. I'm a decent social media manager. Anyway, I
gotta do
got
what
this
you gotta
embarrassing
do.
story. Like I said, what can she do other than beat my ass? Beat my face in the ass.
True.
All right. So this was actually back during our first time, and I didn't really ask too many questions because she just kind of had a condom. I'm like, cool, that's helpful. And we started going at it, and you know that immediate feeling where something's not right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, something is off with this. Like, what is going on here? And as time's passing, like, what the fuck is happening? My whole crotch is numb. What is this? 2 hours. 2 hours pass, and then finally stop. Like, over. Like, what the fuck did you do to me? A straight up numbing duration condom.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
am totally numb from like the waist to about the thigh. Totally numb. Can't feel a thing. And the best part
that's some
is,
strong stuff.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was really on there. Like, and I'm just like, who would buy this? And then she like looks at her phone, covers her face, turns over to me, a text from her family. Y'all fucking in there?
No.
So, you know, my immediate response of leaning up, nice! Which has now become a thing because our neighbors, I'm going to have all the tangents. Our neighbors, we heard them because their bedroom's against our bedroom. We heard the bed just going and we're like, oh shit, they fucking. We hear 5 of those, 5 and then stop. A few seconds later, nice. And I'm just like, you had 5. So every time I do anything, I will go up to that wall. If I hear them like in their living room, I'll be walking by and just go, nice, and just keep going. And I'm called a jackass and petty, but it's like, yo, I can fuck louder than them. Don't make me assert dominance. This is my bedroom. But anyway, yeah, could you imagine for 2 hours and you're so numb, you can't feel. You could have kicked me in the crotch, I probably wouldn't have felt it.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, a fucking duration condom with extra numbing gel added. And then you get a text from family, y'all fucking up there? Because we were gone for 2 hours.
No, we just had a nap.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
no,
just
I straight up was
snuggling.
like, hell yeah. I can't feel it anymore. Someone needs to carry me down.
Hell yeah, brother.
I can no longer walk.
Yeah,
I can't
I
walk
really
with
couldn't.
hope.
I really fucking couldn't.
They probably would have thought that you were getting it up the ass. I'm sorry, Westy.
I mean, it happens.
Sometimes the accidents happen.
Sometimes it just
Yes, accidents. Not my collection of dildos.
Call back to dildo DMs.
Dildo DMs.
Oh yes! Oh, good time.
If you haven't listened to the previous
hard eyes.
episode,
Yeah, go listen to the previous episode.
Yeah, it's an experience.
yeah, that's where all of mine are in the vein of now, because everything else is just like, it's not like bad dates or like super awkward. It's just like shit everyone does, but it's kind of funny now.
It's funny. It's always good when it's like funny later.
Yeah, like that
True, 'cause
shit
at
is
least you got
funny
something
now.
out of it. Yeah.
I laugh about that a lot. Because it's like, where did you get this? Quick Trip. Like, okay. Don't do that again. Throw those things
someone.
away. Jesus Christ.
That's insane. That sounds so scary.
For those of you
Did my dick
wondering,
fall off?
It is the Trojan Her Pleasure condom. It will numb your dick entirely for about 2 hours.
Just in case.
Me
Don't
Googling
I
it.
heard that. I
I'm
heard that
Googling it right
Googling.
now.
I heard that Googling.
Oh,
Rapidly typing.
Yep.
that looks scary.
Doesn't it?
It looks scary. What the hell? Why does a condom look like that? It's ripped for pleasure, but it looks like a torture device.
Everyone's just Googling it now. Yeah, doesn't it look? It's got like the regular trap, and there's like bulbous, like right near the
Yeah.
end, ribbed weird. It has chambers to it.
What?
It's coated in numbing
It's actually
gel.
a chastity belt.
Right? Like that looks like a torture device. Like my dick is being cut off after I'm done. Like that's the job of that thing. It cuts it off after sex.
Not fully, because that's just where like the bulb ends. That's just the part that's getting cut off.
Right. Yeah.
Then again, if for some reason you need to go for 2 hours, there you go.
Yeah, if you want to increase your stamina,
You won't feel a
wanna really
fucking
go
thing, but
crazy.
they will.
you can get that. Yeah, that's the worst part though. Oh, I want to feel it. That's why. What the heck?
Yeah, that's like, that was the weirdest experience.
Arva's not buying it. Arva's like,
I'm not buying it. It looks
sorry,
like a torture
not for
device,
yeah.
and I want to feel things. What the heck?
And for those of you out there looking at it like, well, maybe, no, don't do it. You will not feel a thing. They will feel actually very little. Because it's basically like humping a balloon.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be gained from this.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people listening to this just immediately Googled an image of what we were looking
I
at.
know. Wonder how many people are googling at the same time we were.
The Google search engine result is going to be like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, this is a huge influx of Trojan her pleasure condoms Google searches.
I do
On
appreciate
this day,
Can't date the episode. No, they'll know.
Oh right.
AFK, bleep that out. Bleep that out. Put your stabby face over Ferra's mouth. She is. Yeah, I think that was like my last really
Alright.
good one.
I think the rest of mine are just like very typical. Like you've heard them done over multiple times, not worth it.
This is hard. I feel like they're both pretty like I feel like the level of awfulness is similar. Well, I don't know. What is worse? Like hyper religious Republican parents
Warm milk.
and warm milk or
With
like
fish, and you're trapped there. You know how long I was there?
How long
was
were you there?
Counting the beach trip, I think I was like stuck with them for about 8 hours.
Oh my god, that's like a whole working day.
Holy.
Yes, because the travel time like to there, the time there, the travel time back, we're just gonna make some food. I'm like, God, I'm hungry. Okay. And I get that and like, I'm gonna eat this roll. And like that's it. Watch the movie with us. Okay, Trump. Like I'm just gonna walk back. I mean, it's night. I can get stabbed. Let's go.
Movie, quote unquote.
It's a good night to get mugged. Let's go.
Yeah, over the alternative, I would take getting mugged.
Mm-hmm. So I had that for 8 hours.
Jesus, yeah, that was like a work shift.
How
Yeah.
long was your date? How long were you staring at this man's penis in an art gallery?
The art gallery was a solid like 20 to 30 minutes, and the date was about probably 5 hours, so 4 to 5 hours. I would
That's
say.
a pretty long date.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were just walking around the city, and then that was like one of the final things before we went to his place and like ate some food, and I went home because I was like, "Wow, did that just happen?"
You're like, okay, bye.
I was like, "Okay, bye. Thanks for the food. See you.
Wow, that's crazy. Have a good one. Look away.
Take care."
Okay. I think I'm going to this is like a pity win because I'm gonna give it to Westy.
Pity?
Partially only because Adrian is gonna whoop his ass.
Oh.
So I feel like he should have some good news before he gets like brutally assaulted in his own home.
It's fine. I have like a week
think
and a
that's fair.
half before this comes out. She won't
Yeah, there
know.
you go.
It's gonna be like a time bomb. Like I'm just gonna be sitting. I'll be sitting down here. I'll be like laying in bed. She's gonna like come into the door, not say a word, and just start immediately like beating my
She's gonna
nipple.
be holding a sandal.
just pounding my face until I roll over, and then just to be like shove something up my ass. I'll be like, why? She's like, you know why? Like, I don't
You know
remember.
what?
I remember. I'm a good boy. What? I haven't done anything bad.
That's not
I'm a
true,
good boy,
but why?
You have to sell your case. You have to sell your case. You have to be good.
That's so hard to do.
Just
though.
like direct her away from this one episode. Every other episode she can watch.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Like, no, that one. Skip it.
I'd be like, oh, this one's not worth it. Don't worry. Just skip that one. It's
It's
all
just a
good.
Ferra episode. Just skip it. Yay, pity! Pity for my poor, soon-to-be beaten ass.
Pity for the weeks in advance pity. This is your prepayment. This is your you get your pay early.
Oh my god, it's like being in debt and there's a collection agency coming after you.
Yeah, you're like, please, I need the money. Please, I need to pay someone off, please. Early,
She does
please.
actually. She works for the IRS, so
True.
it kind
so
of
it
kind of
is.
is like they're
Kind of
coming after
is.
you. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just not the way I prefer. You know, there's a certain way you prefer someone coming after you, but not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Yay, Westy win.
Good job, buddy.
I need to get a whiteboard to keep track of these wins.
Oh, that's.
Oh, we're supposed to keep track?
No. I'm sure somebody out there will start keeping track.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be good for the bit. Have a whiteboard and you hear that. As you're writing things down.
AFK, we need a whiteboard sound effect. Just keep adding in more and more.
We'll put it
editorial
on like
things.
the TV in the background of the unintelligibles, like the YouTube version.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Yeah, we're
beautiful,
gonna
actually.
that asset.
To be fair, that TV does turn on. It just displays.
Oh, they don't need to know that. It's okay.
I lost the remote. AFK, bleep that out.
We lost. Yeah. He's bleeping out. Yeah, that TV actually bleep. bleep.
I lost the
I
remote.
just lost the remote.
Don't worry about it.
We got to create an air of mystery.
Yeah, we can't give away too many secrets. Come on.
Clearly not. We're talking about sex and relationships with no secrets. Boy, y'all crazy secret. Ew. How dare.
But someone chomping on my pee-pee, I could tell that. No secrets though, sorry.
Yep, exactly. Scratch dick right from tip to base. Yep, no problem.
God, I want to know how many people are listening to this and relate to that. Or
I
if that's
feel
just a coincidence that we both relate to it.
I feel like that's actually a pretty common experience, but like for
I feel like it
new
would be.
couples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for inexperienced people.
Right?
It happens a lot.
Yeah, because if you're inexperienced, you don't know. Or if you're like new together, you don't know like what your new partner likes or doesn't like, and you could be getting like really into it. And they're just like, hold on, that went too far. Like you got too excited.
Yeah.
And then that just accidents happen. Yeah, I feel that's normal.
I think so. If it's not, then we're gonna normalize it.
Normalized fucking what? Dude
Normalized
guy
dick
gotta come in,
scratching.
rip and tear? What? What are you promoting? Hold up.
Rip and tear. Yeah.
Grab
Chomp
his
on your
dick
boyfriend's
and
dick.
twist it.
Bite down. Grab his dick, twist it, bite it, scratch it, bop it, pull it.
Spin it.
Wear a Trojan numbing condom so it doesn't. Oh, there you go. There's a secret. The condom first, then do whatever you want. He won't feel it.
That's true. You have 2 hours
Yeah,
of immunity.
there you go.
You can
Except like it'll be like a bloodbath, but
you
Oh,
can
well, maybe
knee
you're into
them in the nuts. They will not react. I promise you.
Oh, and I want to test this out.
It is it is the most uncomfortable feeling because you do not feel when you have to pee. You just have that sudden like I'm gonna piss and run.
Oh, that's awful. I hate that.
Yeah. So
Maybe it's not as worth it. That's a big shortcoming.
that's worth it if like you do it after you're already done with everything. You're like, all right, let's just go ahead and see what this feels like. This feels like literally nothing. I am a Ken doll, and you just walk away.
Just piss your pants. Oops.
Nah, just keep
Oopsie
the
whoopsie,
condom
I
handy.
had to go.
jeez.
Yeah, just piss the condom.
Man, we give the best advice.
We do. You should 100% listen to these podcasts.
This
It's valid advice.
Hey, I think our viewership is gonna drop off after this episode.
No, it's gonna
No, it's gonna
spike, and then
spike.
Trojan condoms are gonna
Sponsorship, let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna sponsor. Their purchases and sales are gonna go up.
Oh,
I would take a
no.
Booming,
Trojan
baby.
sponsorship.
Big moves. I would.
Like,
I would
yeah.
100%. Also, a Bad Dragon. I would also take a Bad Dragon sponsorship.
Oh fuck yeah,
Sure, Bad Dragon, or like I see Brandon Rogers do Adam and Eve a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, we need to start reaching out. We need some episodes in first. I'm gonna start reaching out.
Today's episode
Right.
is sponsored by PayPal Honey.
I don't know if I should say reach out or reach around for them, but I'm gonna reach something.
He's around. Good.
Do you think this episode's gonna get demonetized on YouTube?
It's not monetized anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Perfect, there we go.
let's go. Thank you guys for watching, and listening, I guess.
They could be
Us
watching the YouTube
talking
video.
about the
Mm.
horrible atrocities that have committed against these fine young men's members, so to speak.
These fine young members.
These fine young members.
Nice. I'm gonna write that down. That's a quote.
Westy will be hosting next time, so we'll see what he comes up with.
Oh, I already have a topic.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I
I'm
can't
scared.
wait.
Uh,
Okay, Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.